Hello there. I want to do a shave tonight, but before I do, I've had a couple of people ask me in PM stuff like that. You know, what about a strop? People that are first starting out with a straight razor, they want to know my opinion of what kind of strop to get. Well, you don't need a whole lot. You really don't. Your first strop you're gonna nick anyway. I destroyed two or three of them. I lost count. At least two, maybe three strops before I got good with honing and stopped tearing them up. So, I don't buy strops. I don't have the money. I can't spend $50 or $60 on a strop. Not right now. So, what I do is I make my own. I'm a guitar player. And I've got leather guitar straps laying around. And what I did was I went to the hardware store and I bought some O-rings because they didn't have D-rings in the size that I wanted, and some fasteners. This is the strop that I use. I made this. It used to be a Fender's guitar strap. Now, I'll tell you right off the bat, and there's the, excuse me, trying to find a way to get that out of the way. There's the rough side of it. And I can tell you right now that this isn't super high quality leather. It's a $30 guitar strap that I've had for 10 years or 20 years, something like that. Uh, and I found a piece of webbing guitar strap that I had, which I was given to me, and I hate them. They slide all over the place. I much prefer a leather strap with a suede backing that grabs on my shoulder so that the weight of the guitar doesn't pull the nose down to the floor and stuff like that. Anyway, and I just got me some fasteners and stuck that together. There's no handle on it. Just grab the end of it and go to town. But that's what I use for a strop. It works really well. I have another one in black that I use. Same kind of deal. Hold on, I'll show you it. Let me get the others while I'm at it. Black one. It's a bit shorter. This is an old guitar strap. Again, the other side of that nylon strap that I had. And also, this is an old belt. It's just got a hole in the end of it. And I hook it on a hook, and it's got a suede side and a regular side. And then I've got this was a test piece for laying out a fretboard. I build guitars as well. And it didn't work out right. I put a hole in it so I could hang it up on the wall, and I glued a piece of aluminum. I'm going crazy tonight. I glued a piece of leather to it. This side is flat, and it's a flat, I guess you'd call it a paddle strop or whatever. But I mean, you don't need a whole lot. All you need is a good smooth piece of leather in whatever size you can find to strop with. Don't go out and buy a 50 or 60 or 70 or $100 strop when you need a wet shaving. Get you a piece of leather and learn how to strop. Find it cheap, find it free. Go down to Goodwill and find you an old leather belt that's smooth and learn to do an X stroke. Yeah, I know everybody says 2-inch strops, 3-inch strops, and you may as well learn how to do an X stroke in the first place. It's beneficial to know how to do that, especially if you're going to get into honing and that kind of stuff later on. So don't waste your money on a strop you're going to chew up with a straight razor, go get you a piece of leather and make you a strop. It ain't that hard. If nothing else, find you a strip of leather, drill a hole in that sucker, and stick it on a hook, and go to town and strop your razor. After you get your stropping technique down, go buy you a nice strop. I fully intend to buy me a nice strop later on. But what I've got right now is working for me just fine, and I can't, I'm a cheapskate, and it's hard for me to come off the money when what I've got's working. So, but that's strops in my opinion. You don't need much, just a nice smooth piece of leather that doesn't have bumps or scratches or nicks or anything like that in it that you can strop a razor on. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, so tonight's shave, I'm going to use that soaking here. So my Simply Beautiful Pure Badger brush, some sterling sandalwood, lovely soap, and my 6/8 51 Victor straight. It's a spike point. Lovely razor. So let's get on with the shave. Love the sterling soaps. Still plan to do another series on them. I have some Razor Rock stuff and some Barrister and Man stuff. I have some stuff coming. It should be here sometime this week, some new soaps. And I'll be doing a shave with them. But once Rod gets settled in, I think he pretty much is now. But once he gets settled in good, and I know that he's settled in good in his new location, then I've got a couple of sterling pucks I want to order. I definitely want to get the spice. I'll probably get 2 or 3 pucks of that and nothing else. To be honest, I like them, or I'll probably get a couple of pucks of spice, and a puck of the margaritas in the Arctic. Those are the 2 that really Striped Dress Man also did, but my wife doesn't like it as much. So the other 2, they stood out really well to me. The margaritas and the Arctics is just an incredible shave soap. Just a wonderful scent. Just to bloom it on the counter while you take a shower is just a wonderfully giddy experience. It's just got a wonderful scent to it. Of course, in my opinion, sterling leather is top notch. So, but the spice, they say, he said that that's his idea of Old Spice to me. It doesn't smell a thing like Old Spice, but it is an incredibly wonderful, clean scent. What I would compare it to scent-wise, and I don't mean it smells exactly like it, but it has that nice, fresh, clean, characteristic scent, is Mitchell's Wool Fat. And Mitchell's Wool Fat is a soap that if I run out of it, and a puck of that lasts a long time. I will not be without it. And I'll be ordering some more. And the sterling scent profile, or the characteristic of the scent, it's really just nice and clean and soapy smelling kind of scent. It's similar to Mitchell's Wool Fat. It's a lot cheaper, and I'm probably going to get a couple of pucks of that. because I think that it is lovely. Lovely, lovely soap. This lather has uh, like a beige tinge to it. A lot of the sterling lather does, and a lot of it is a clean white looking lather as well. But it just sterling has always been one of the, you know, if not the most slickest soap that I've ever used. Uh, and I don't intend to be without it. There was a thread here recently on one of the forums, do you have you ever bought another puck of a soap after you finished it? We have a tendency here on the forums and in wet shaving in general. There's so much out there that a lot of us want to try it out, and I want to try quite a bit of it. So when we run out of a puck of soap, the question was, do we order another puck of that soap because we like it, or do we branch out and try something better? And what I would say is for me, it's both. I don't ever intend to be without Mitchell's wool fat. And once I determine what it is, there's an almond scent that I don't want to be without the almond scent. I'm thinking cello next, and let me see what that's like. But and then I think there's always going to be some type of sterling soap in my den, and we're not even getting to creams. There'll always be a tube of Spike in my den as well. Thank you, Johnny Petrie, for introducing me to that and Mitchell's wool fat. Those are found that he's very wise when it comes to that. Everything that he's recommended to me that I have tried has been, and 3 of the products Mitchell's wool fat, Spike cream, and some old brushes will be a permanent part of my shave den. So if Johnny Petrie ever tells you check this soap out, or check this brush out, or this cream, or this aftershave, or whatever, it would be my recommendation that you pay attention to what he says. Wise gentleman when it comes to wet shaving. And we've talked about other things. There's some wisdom there too. So one of the things that is wonderful about wet shaving and the communities that we have is there are individuals. I need some alum on my fingers. There are individuals in this community that not only share a wealth of knowledge with us, but they are just incredible individuals to speak to and communicate with and be associated with. And if wet shaving were to end tomorrow, and none of us were ever to be able to get any more razors or brushes or soaps or creams or any of that thing, the experience of knowing, even just through the internet, certain people in the wet shaving community has been a privilege. And I'm on my third pass, so I'm gonna slather some sterling lather on. Just because it's there. Let's deal with that. Anyway, I want to thank everybody that I've interacted with. There's not been any scoundrels. All gentlemen of whatever age. And I really appreciate those of you that subscribe to my channel and watch my videos. I know it's 18 minutes now. I know I'm long-winded. And in this day and age of 30-second clips and 3-minute videos and finding people that are willing to stick it out for a 20 or 30 or even a 40 or 45-minute video is incredible. And I'm not trying to make them that long. They come out that way. I don't edit. So, and you know, I'm shaving up close to my ear now. So that comes to mind. I had a dream last night that I was standing at the mirror shaving, of course with a straight razor. And I made a pass on my against the side of my ear there, like that one that I just did a second ago. And sliced my ear clean off. So I'm standing at the sink, no pain, no nothing. Yeah, that was my ear that just lopped off and fell into the sink. So I mean, I blame all of you for that. It's your fault. You guys got me into this. Actually, you guys didn't get me into this. Memories of good shaves with a DE and a straight razor and a DE that was passed to me by my father-in-law is what got me into this. I just happened to find a Lynn Abrams video to make another pass on my chin. But I just happened to find a Lynn Abrams video on how to shave with a straight razor online on YouTube about that same time, and then found the forums. Love this razor. And I became the poor addicted soul you see before you now. And so now that's back to I blame you. So touch the chin up. That's usually the only touch up I need. Some cold water on this towel now. Lovely. Wonderful. Beautiful. Going to finish off with some Brute because it's the essence of man. See, it says it right there on the bottle, essence of man. So, ain't got Pinard Clubman beat, I can tell you that right now. Or Old Spice. So that's the shave. God bless you. Thank you for joining me and for making something, helping to make something that is, you know, that used to be such a tedious chore. Such a wonderful and enriching experience in my life. God bless you. And I'll see you later.